Hey collectors, hope the hobby finds you all well out there. It has been a long minute since I have done any sort of reveal vid, and the reason for that, there's actually a couple. First off, I have been extremely busy. My kids' baseball season just finished up. Actually, two kids' baseball seasons just finished up, so I've been a little bit pressed to find spare time at all. And then secondly, I haven't really had a whole lot of cards that are mine that I've submitted that are really worth talking about or showing off or anything like that. I've sent some submissions in, but if I'm being honest, a lot of them were largely other people's cards. And so, I just don't have as much fun with those. Now, a couple of the submissions did have some of my cards, a couple of nice ones here and there, but again, not, just nothing that has been really fun. Got a big box back from SGC today, though, and there are more of my cards in here than I have had in submissions past. There's still largely other folks, but there are some fun ones in here, so that's another reason we like showing them off. I do have, I think, 2 or 3 actually at PSA. Longer turnaround times there, but I do take advantage of their submission grading specials from time to time, so waiting on some of those. Again, SGC, always leading the market in turnaround time. Love the slabs. So without further ado, let's get into this box. All right, there we go. As you saw, there was 2 boxes. We had one of the regular size boxes and then one of the half size boxes. So it's a pretty big submission. Again, one of the reasons I said, hey, let's go ahead and do a reveal on this one. Like I normally do, I tend to save my cards for last just because I have fun that way. But I will move, let's see, this stack and this stack off screen, and then bring them in no certain order. And again, a lot of these are my friends, so we'll kind of see what we get. But right here we got sent in a Drake May. Pretty sure this is just a base Donruss card, I think. But 9.5 on the rated rookie Drake May. He's got a pretty good eye and tends to do pretty well on those modern stuff. But he did send in some more classic stuff, we shall say, like I believe that is a Kobe rookie card. 138 Topps base. Cannot go wrong with Kobe. And oh snap. I don't think he was expecting a 4. I don't think I was expecting a 4. And there has got to be some surface. Oh wow, there it is. I'm gonna see if I can get this. And I do not remember seeing this, but right there it is. Look at that. So that's a pretty major surface issue. And like I said, I do not remember seeing that when I packaged this that card up. I hope it wasn't damaged after the fact, but yeah, that one's not cool. And Amin Thompson, serial numbered out of 249. It's a prism of some sort. A 9.5 on the 2023 optic. So I'm not actually watching SportsCenter all the time, listening to these guys' names. But that one, base, I think it's just a base. Got a mint on the base prism. Thompson rookie card right there. This is an insert, pay dirt insert. I can't remember, maybe 95. This is another Marshall Faulk. He's been sending up a bunch of those. Tough to get high grades on them, and he gets an 8 on the pay dirt blue. You can see that right there. I guess there's a couple of different colors on that one from 95 Skybox Premium. He may have been expecting higher, but I can actually see a couple of corner issues on that one, so it's a solid 8. Dion rookie. This is from Topps Traded. So this is his football rookie card from 89 Topps Traded. I remember this one being pretty nice. Oh goodness, gets a 7 for him though. Man, we're a bit rough. I was gonna say maybe discoloration on the back, but I don't see any because I've kept some cards back from submissions, specifically from this set, where I've actually seen the back start to yellow throughout the edges, and you can kind of tell. But yeah, I'm not really sure why that one got a 7. Hmm, something I missed. Let's see. Here's a Jordan of something. 94. Oh, is this one of the baseball ones, maybe? Yeah, I think this is one of Jordan's baseball cards. Number 661 gets an 8 on the 94 Collector's Choice. That one, yeah, 8 is probably legitimate. There's a little fleck in the upper left corner that you can see under there, but those Jordan baseball cards are always popular. Let's see, I think this is an 05, 05 base Topps Tom Brady, and he sent one in a submission or two ago, and it 10'd for him, and he was probably just trying to get another one. That one got a 9.5. Not a bad card though. That's the 05. That has Aaron Rodgers rookie in it. Let's see, what is this? This is a Franz Wagner, an autograph card. It's kind of a weird brand. I don't know. I've never really heard of this one. I'll see what SGC kind of says about that one. But the 2021 Onyx Vintage gets a 7 on the card grade and a 10 on the auto grade. That's with SGC, they will only put the auto grade if it is a 10. Anything lower than that, then it doesn't grade, and I mean doesn't make the autograph not legitimate. It just they only put 10s for the grade there. My guess would be a corner issue, maybe some chippiness on that, but Franz Wagner. All right, that one is my card. This one, I believe, yeah, this one is his card. This is a Saquon. Is this a prism or a base? I think it's a base prism Saquon. For a while there, yeah, he tore it up this year for sure. So an 8.5 on the base 2018 Saquon prism. And I'll be honest, I think the grader that got a hold of these has been pretty strict. Not harsh, but strict. So Tony, T-Law. No, I think that was mine. That one and DeAndre and T-Law. So there's mine. Swap these around. All right, Pete Alonso. Again, I think he is a. Oh, there's two of them. Two Pete Alonsos. He is a Mets fan. Two Pete Alonsos. A 9.5 and a 10. Can't complain about the 10s. 9.5 is nice. Good luck finding the differences there without a magnifying glass, but two good cards or two good grades right there. He sent in some Pokemon stuff. I'm not too familiar with the Pokemon, but he's been having fun. 9.5 on the Silver Tempest Blaziken V. Okay. Whoops, as I drop it. Another Pokemon, a couple Pokemon cards. We've got a 9.5 on the Temporal Forces Gengar EX Ultra Rare. My kids love the Pokemon. I actually was too old, so I was too old when it came out, so I never got into the Pokemon. Another Pokemon 9 on the Lugia V from Silver Tempest. A couple more Pokemon. We got an 8.5 on the Gouging Fire EX. And so we're going down on the grades, and I'll be honest with you, the only thing I really know to look for on these Pokemon cards is like the back, if there's any chipping around the edges there. And I didn't see any on that one. Maybe centering on this one, but again, I am not going to claim to be any sort of Pokemon expert. I think this is the last one, and he gets another 8.5 on the Charmander promo Obsidian Flame from an Elite Trainer box. And again, I'm just out of curiosity, I'm trying to see. I'll bet that those foil, the foil finishes, they probably find stuff with those. I just don't know exactly what I'm looking for. I might see a little hint of white on one of the corners. The back might be a little bit off center. I don't know how stringent they are there, but you know, there they are. What do we got here? We got a LaDainian Tomlinson 09. This is a black refractor. It's numbered. You can see it there. It's out of 649. My lighting, of course, is rubbish. 9 on the copper refractor. Nice LT. Pretty card right there. Pretty card. 09 Topps Chrome Copper Refractor. Oh, Z Team. These cards are gorgeous right here. I think it's the 95 Zenith Z Team. This is the Barry Sanders. He sent in a few of these, I think, in a previous submission. I think I was expecting an 8. We've seen some low grades on this one, though. 8.5 on that one, so not bad. Tough grade because you've got foil front, chippy edges on back. So that 8.5 is actually pretty solid. Solid grade on this. And this is a sneaky, rare, hard to kind of complete set that is just absolutely gorgeous. That I may try and put together myself here in the near future. This is a 97. This is like a quad. This is an insert of some sort. I can't remember exactly what it was. Jimmy Smith, Isaac Bruce. I can't remember who was on the front of this, but oh, that is nice. The 97 playoff absolute beginnings with McNair, Falk, Smith, and Bruce. Leather quad, and he gemmed that one. He will be pleased. I don't know if that makes up for the Kobe 4, but that's a pretty nice card. And the last of his, this was a Fleer Brilliance base Randy Moss rookie card, and I know that this one had some surface issues, kind of like the Select Falk did, and so I'd probably say it'll probably get a 7, just like that one did, and that one they were even a little bit more harsh on. There may have been a scratch or two. These are super hard, super glossy. Actually, maybe I think you can see it right there, kind of like above his elbow. There may have been some surface stuff. So 6 on the Brilliance Randy Moss rookie card. I am now going to move these all off the screen. We got my cards. I sent in a little bit of a mix, some newer stuff, and some Tony Gwynn stuff. So let's see. I want to make sure that. I think that one was kind of fun. That was kind of fun. We'll start with this one. Was this the red? I think this is like a red ice T-Law. I don't think he may not have a greatest season. I think I decided to send this in like after or knowing that he signed a big contract. So I said, why not? I've been kind of holding on to him. But a red ice prism, 9.5 on the red ice prism. I don't think that one's too bad. I'm pretty sure I'm going to sell this one too. So that one I'm pleased with right there. The red ice prism. Another T-Law that I sent in, and this was a pristine. Now what? I can't remember what this one is, but I got an 8.5 on the Rookies and Stars Pulsar Prism. 8.5 is definitely lower than I was expecting. I missed something. I don't think it would be the centering, but maybe I missed a surface issue there. Again, I've said it before, I'm not the greatest with the Ultra Modern, but I was hoping for a higher grade on this one. Now, this one's a same set right there, but if you can see there, it is numbered out of 15, so I think this is a gold, but this is DeAndre Hopkins, Surefire Hall of Famer, low serial numbered, hoping for a good grade, 9.5, there we go, not too bad at all. That's the gold Pulsar Prism from 2021, Rookies and Stars for DeAndre Hopkins, who I've loved watching play throughout his career. Great receiver. 9.5 on that one. And then we've got some Tony Gwynn stuff from a collection. I've bought a big Tony Gwynn collection a while back. This one right here is it's a Pacific Aurora Kings of the Major Leagues. This was a sneaky rare insert. I thought it looked super, super sharp. You know, let's see what they said. They said an 8.5. That is a very, very nice card. I'm already going to guess as I was looking here, you can kind of see some chipping along the back. I think PSA is a little bit more lenient on back rough factory cut than SGC is. But I decided to send that one in. Not a horrible grade. 1999, Kings of the Major League. Not a bad card. This one right here. So this one, now I'm going to do this one first. This one right here, you can actually see that there is a an autograph authentication thing on here. This is the Finest Moments, I think from 99. So this is a refractor, Finest Moments refractor. It is an autographed card. I thought it looked pretty good. I think I had it pegged at a 9. These are tough grades. So it got an 8. Got an 8 on the grade, 10 on the auto. So that right there, I mean, you can see that it's just a beautiful autograph. Probably some surface stuff. It's these older refractors, but gorgeous card right there. And then the last one, this is a big card. I wasn't expecting a huge grade. This is kind of weird. This is a 93 Finest refractor, the first refractors. Huge set. What I thought I noticed was like subsurface scratches, if that makes any sense, when I was just kind of making sure that there was no fingerprints. I took the microfiber to it. And I was just making sure that the surface was nice and glossy. I think I saw like underneath, like maybe underneath the refractor finish or the clear finish or whatever, like maybe some scratches underneath. But as you like held it in the light, the scratches didn't show up on the surface. So I don't know if like how many layers per se these cards were. But I could see anywhere from a 6 to a 9 on this card. I kind of was just hoping it would be higher, but we get an 8. Okay, so kind of hit that right in the middle. It's gorgeous. It's perfect. I think it's perfectly centered. But that right there, like I said, that right there is just a quintessential card from the early 90s, that first refractor set. And I'm not disappointed with that 8. Like I said, I wouldn't have been surprised if I'd seen a lower grade. I didn't think it was, but I wasn't sure because I have not subbed any of that set. So not disappointed there. So again, 8 there, 8 there, 8.5. That right there. Those are my cards. A couple for, actually I don't know if I'm going to keep any of these. But nice cards. Hopefully fun little reveal for everybody. So until the next time, we'll see you later.